Good morning, everyone. We are here with Westin Galloway from Mizuno. They make the running shoes that I personally run in. And Westin is here today to help us with some tips for first-time runners. Thanks for joining us, Westin.
No problem.
So give me 3 tips for people who are just starting out running.
The main thing, especially starting out, is to warm up into it. You don't want to, go and sprint right away. So even walking for a little bit right as you're starting out is really good for just warming up the body, get the cardiovascular system moving at an easy pace. So walking for 5 or so minutes just right out the door is very important. Hydration is another really important thing. Make sure you're drinking enough water all the way through the day, all the time. I don't do personally as good of a job as I should about it, but it's it's a very important thing, keeping cramps away and other things like that. And then having fun. That's obviously the most important thing. You don't want to do anything that you dread doing. So doing something that you enjoy doing and finding a way to have fun at it is the most important thing.
Okay, so that's pretty simple, right? Make sure you warm up, about a 5-minute walk straight out the door, and then start to run or jog. Drink plenty of water through the day, and run somewhere beautiful so that you're really enjoying the experience. Those are 3 really great tips. Now, talk to me a little bit about running safety, not getting hit by a car and stuff like that. How do you stay safe while you're out there on the road?
Well, the main thing about safety is know your surroundings. So know what you're getting into before you go and do it. So know your route. That's an important thing. Plan out a route beforehand just so you can see where the sidewalks are. If there aren't sidewalks, make sure you're on the road facing traffic so cars can see you. Visually is an important thing also to be safe. So if you're running at dusk or dawn, having something either reflective or a brighter color so that cars can see you. Mm-hmm. And then obviously, if you can find a place that's a trail or that has a sidewalk that's off the road, that's the best option, especially for not getting hit by cars. That's a positive thing.
Very personally, I love trail running, but it makes me nervous in this country because y'all have bears. We don't have bears in Australia. Bears make me very nervous. So now tell me too about lacing shoes, because I do a lot of 5Ks and 10Ks, and you look at people's shoes and there's a whole bunch of different ways to lace them. So I know you've got some examples here. Show me how to lace a shoe and why.
So the most important thing about lacing shoes is so that it's comfortable on your foot. They come mostly pre-laced, just up to the second to last eyelet. Uh-huh. And for most people, that is going to be fine. You want your shoe to be laced basically enough to stay on your foot and not have it slip off the heel or slip in any other areas. Mm-hmm. If you are encountering some slipping, the best thing to do, first off, the first kind of level of slippage.
First remedy? First remedy,
yes, is to move it to the back eyelet. So take it out of the top eyelet and move it one back. It just holds in the heel a little bit better and can prevent some of that slipping.
So you're basically just skipping an eyelet.
So you're just skipping an eyelet.
Okay.
If you were to do both of them, they cross right at the same point, mm-hmm. and there are a lot of nerves and stuff on the top of the foot that can get pinched. So to try to eliminate all of those pressure points is a good thing. So moving it back one.
Okay.
The second level of defense against slippage is to do, there are different names for it, but bunny ears or a runner's lace. You take it through the first eyelet, mm-hmm. and then you come back.
So he means the second to last eyelet.
The second to last eyelet, yeah, sorry.
So through the second to last eyelet, so it comes out there, and then back inside into through the very last or very top eyelet. Okay.
So you make a loop here, and you do that on both sides.
Yep.
And then you're going to cross and tuck in
So now you're going through the opposite loop.
And you
My
tuck
shoes
in
are
here.
laced this way right now.
And when you pull on that, it's going to create a little locking system. You can kind of pull up and then down towards the ground, and it kind of locks your foot in really, really well. So this is kind of the, if you're having a good bit of slippage, this is the best thing to do for that. And really, a lot of shoe stores and a lot of other people just say that this is the best thing to do right away when you get your shoes, and a lot of people have success with it. So
great.
that is a good thing. One other thing, if you're having a lot of tension on the top of your foot, if your foot has a little more volume to it, there's another little lacing strategy that you can do just to make the upper a little bit wider, and can be more conducive to a foot that has a little bit more volume, is to do the straight across lacing. It comes from like a fashion sense, or a lot of
you say that
shoes.
like it's a bad thing.
No, I mean that's
Okay, so how did
there
you
are
do
functional.
This then? How does this work?
So basically, you start with it straight across at the bottom, like all shoes are laced. You come up one, take it across to just go straight across, and then you skip an eyelet, go straight across, skip one, and go straight across, and you bring it underneath so that you don't show it.
Okay, so both laces are coming up, but they come inside and across, skip one across, so there's no crossing over the top of the foot, and that's what's going to leave room for your foot if you have like a slightly higher foot, or maybe your foot like feels a little tight in the shoe. This is how you can lace it to just make a little more space in there for your foot. Okay, well, I've actually really learned a lot from this today. This is awesome. So we're going to sign off here, and thank you so much for joining us, Westin. That was awesome.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.